colors. So let's get into it. This is our beauty, and it's a gorgeous mix. It really takes some harmonious color mixing. She needs 5 different colors of crystals and 2 colors of pearls, plus the metal findings. So this is, of course, our sample and our first color story in our gray opal. I'm going to tip the camera down just a little so I can show this. And to my folks that have pre-orders, I've numbered these kits in your email, and so it may help. I'm going to go through them in number order 1 through 6, so that can help you make your decision. I'm going to tip her just a little so you don't have to hold them. Okay, so this is number 1. This is the same color story as the sample. All right, so we have an opaque gray opal, an opaque dark gray, a metallic half silver, and a jet black, and black with our accent crystals, and then our dark gray and light gray pearls that will have silver findings. And I have 2 of this kit available. I had a heck of a time finding 10mm glass pearls, especially quality ones, and so on all these palettes, there's only going to be 1 or 2 available. I have different options within the palette, but like a light and a dark option, but there's only going to be like 1 or 2 of each of those available. Okay, so this is number 2. This is very similar to the sample, except it's more of a blue, and a Montana blue. There is a Montana blue, a transparent blue, and then a blue opal, and then gunmetal as our metallics that will still have silver findings that will help kind of brighten it all up. There's a kind of light blue, like a light gray blue, and then this dark, more steel gray blue pearl. And so there's a light option, 1 available in the light and a couple available in the dark. But she's very pretty. In all of these color palettes, I try to make most of them as neutral as I can so that you don't have to match your clothing with them. They're normally very neutral to be worn with anything. So here is our purple, or our lilac color story. We've got a opaque opal, lavender, a transparent lilac, and a transparent violet shade that's so pretty, and then a half metallic antique silver. She'll still have the silver findings, and then there's a lavender, a light lavender pearl option, and then a little darker, more violet pearl option as well. And so there's 1 in the light and 2 available in the darker one. Okay, and then 4 is our pinky option here, and she has kind of a opaque opal kind of rose color, and then a transparent pink, and a transparent kind of opal plum, and then half metallic antique silver, and then there's this kind of beautiful deep plum pearl, and then a lighter rose, along with the smaller kind of darker pink, and so there's 1 available in the light, 1 in the dark, or 2 in the light, I think, and 1 in the dark, but they're beautiful. And this is in a silver color story. Now, this is the only one that I think could also do gold really beautifully if you preferred a gold color story, because these are just kind of muted enough. So let me do some magic here. I'm going to add this kind of honey metallic gold to her, and I think it's beautiful in a gold color story. I think that just is very yummy. All right, look how gorgeous that is, and that pink. So if you snag up one of the pink ones, you can let me know if you want to have her in a silver or gold. Gorgeous. Okay, that was 4. Then 5 is actually more of our champagne-y color story. And I have a little bit of olive green in here, but again, it's very subtle, I think, very wearable. So there's an opaque, like a deep olive green, this beautiful champagne, and this gorgeous kind of opaly fern green color with our gold metallic. There's this lovely copper pearl shade, or these light gold pearls with the ivory other plot, which I think is just beautiful. So even though there's olive in here, I would really consider this very neutral, especially with the kind of light gold pearls. So that's what I mean, is I try to make sure, like this didn't have olive pearls, so it's a very olive green palette. I try to keep them, really neutral, but I think that's gorgeous. So there's the one available in the darker, and 2 in this lighter. And then our 6th palette is this peachy color story. And I love a peach moment, but it's not as popular as other colors, so I don't tend to use them. But boy, this one's so pretty. So there's an opaque pink opal, a transparent pink opal, an opaque like peachy pink AB, and then that honey gold color in there. And then instead of a peach pearl, I've used more of this kind of a sand dune kind of color, or light bronzy color. And this is more of a light, like a cream rose color here with the taupe. And so that's the same thing where this pearl is so neutral, it doesn't look like super peachy. I think it's really very wearable, very summer time. So I think she is lovely. And I have 2 of that color story available. So there they are. And let me tip her back up for a second. And so this is a limited edition kit. If I do put this video on YouTube, I'll link her below. If nothing else, if the kits are sold out, not available, you can still purchase the instructions as a digital download on our website or at our Etsy shop. But hopefully that kind of helped my pre-order folks make their decisions, and I look forward to joining everybody during our live stream class on April 1st. Thank you so much, and I will see you soon. And until then, sparkle brightly like the star that you are. Peace.